So I've been checking into Fire Emblem Heroes more or less daily to rack up login rewards so I can guarantee success next time a real cute lady hero is available to summon. I check in the other day and bam, a new update appears and along with it a new scenario to play through for the story mode. I load it up and a cutscene starts and too bad for me, I have my sound muted so I just watched it without any audio. It looks pretty cool and I'm like, okay, I'm ready for this is gonna be pretty sweet. And then we meet these people and they're like dead, but they're not just dumbass zombies, they're like cool jello skeleton people. Like, look at this guy, you can see his bones. And this chick, she's all hot and shit, and you can see her bones. And then this lady pops up, I'm like, okay, I need her in my life. So I play the first 2 chapters, I'm digging the story, and I'm getting really excited for where things are going to go. And I think to myself, oh, I should probably watch that cutscene with some audio, see what the music's like. And holy shit, it's got some hardcore influence, and that's right the f*** up my alley. Like, Mr. Motorola was like, hey, what would Brody like in his Fire Emblem game? Oh yeah, I know, add some hardcore elements to the already great Fire Emblem soundtrack. Yeah, he'd probably like that. Like, everything coming up is just so damn hype, and I'm so glad that I'm playing it on my mobile device. Oh. But in all seriousness, I think that what they're doing with Fire Emblem Heroes is super unique and fresh, and dare I say, a little bit risky for the Fire Emblem series. Even that last storyline with the bad fire guys and the good ice boys was a cool take on something so done like fire versus ice. The character designs were super cool and hot, like heat hot, and the story was pretty interesting too. But this new storyline they've just started is just seeping originality. I just can't stop thinking about how cool all these characters are and how I'm going to marry Air one day when it becomes legal to marry anime girls in Canada. The music too is what got me really excited. I've been a huge fan of pop punk and hardcore since my older brother introduced me when I was just a wee lad, and hearing something as hype as this just blew my socks off. When I say it's a risky move, I think it's because of the music. Hardcore is definitely not a genre for everybody. Some baby humans might even say that it's a little bit scary. So hearing it in a wildly popular mobile game set in the world of a wildly popular series is just such a cool and unexpected thing. But it's not like it's a huge element of this game. It's not like the whole soundtrack is just hardcore screamo music all of a sudden. Mobile gaming has been more or less widely accepted nowadays, with plenty of great games releasing exclusively on the mobile market, Fire Emblem included, but the big issue for me is that all this super hype stuff is happening surrounding a dumbed down version of what I really love about Fire Emblem. I'll try and keep this short since I've talked about this before on this channel, but the biggest thing I miss about Fire Emblem is the support system. Getting to know characters through dialogue and eventually being able to marry someone like a medieval dating sim is just so enjoyable to me. In Heroes, we don't really get any of that. We can collect heroes and we can look at the pretty art and we can support them up together, but there isn't any dialogue, it's just a tiny little baby cutscene that you get. And I mean, I can have 3 different versions of Erica, which is sick, but I can't get to know her character at all. I can't put a ring on it so we can team up on the battlefield and just wreak havoc. The core gameplay of Fire Emblem Heroes is pretty dumbed down as well. I'm at the point where I just read the dialogue to get the gist of the story, and then I just set it to auto battle since there isn't a terrible amount of challenge involved unless you're playing on insane difficulty. I'm not trying to bash Fire Emblem Heroes here, I do really enjoy the game, and I know I can't expect a full experience from a mobile release. I mostly just don't want all the risks and great potential it has to be left solely to Fire Emblem Heroes. We've got a brand new Fire Emblem game coming to Switch soon, and it'd be sad to see it be another typical Fire Emblem entry. So far, nothing from the trailer looks super exciting, and the design of it all looks somewhat bland, except for you, Edelgard. Anyways, I just needed to rant about this for a moment. I'm gonna love whatever the hell they do with Fire Emblem for Switch, and I am super excited for it. I just hope that we can see some of this creativity that we've been seeing in Heroes in this next installment. Thanks for watching, you guys. What do you think about Fire Emblem Heroes? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time.